Hi, nice to meet you. Have you ever drank something so good, so good that you just couldn't wait to get a little bit more? Yeah, that's not that. Mm-mm. Anyway, I am not here to talk about that. I am here to talk about my autobiography. So, my not so autobiography, I decided about a year ago, I think, maybe a little over a year ago, that I wanted to do an autobiography on YouTube because I've never seen it done before. I mean, I know people vlog and I know that's technically an autobiography, but I am going to tell stories and talk about things that I have been through in my life that brings me to who I am today. So this actually started when I was 15 years old, and I told myself I wanted to write an autobiography. I wanted people to know who I was. I was reading, I think, maybe the autobiography of Malcolm X, or I don't know, maybe 19 Tupac Shakur. I don't know, but I was reading an autobiography, and it just intrigued me. It intrigued me that people were so interested to know about someone else's life, that people were crazy to hear those things. So since then, I have wanted to write one. However, the older I got, the less that I had the patience to sit and write. So I'm not going to write it. I'm actually just going to, I guess it's reciting it. I'm going to recite my not so autobiography. And the reason why I call it my not so autobiography is because these it's not going to be a storyline. I haven't written much down. I mean, I have an outline of time, but I haven't written much down because I just wanted to talk about the things that I have been through. I just wanted to talk about the trials and the triumphs that I have been through. I just wanted to talk about what I have overcome in that. So it's not written down and it's not scripted. It's not something that's going to be scripted. This is off the head, y'all. So this is stories from when I was a little teeny bitty little, well, I was never that little, but you get my drift. I was little. So I basically decided that in this story, or in this not so autobiography, that I would share with you some of the things that I've been through, because they are traumas. They are traumas that bring me to the person that I am today. They are traumas that affect the relationships that I have today. They are traumas that I want to overcome so that they no longer affect the relationships that I want to have with people. I want to have healthy, nice relationships with people. And in my past, I have an historical past of not having healthy relationships. And at some point, you have to question, is it me? So I started to question that, and in my last relationship, when things weren't the greatest, I started to question, is it me? Because I either keep dating the same people, or I keep on reacting the same way to different people, if that makes sense. So I wanted to heal myself. So I think in this, in talking about the things that I have been through, or the traumas that I have been through, I feel like it's going to help me heal as a person, and it's going to help you get to know me as a person. All my life I have been told, Shelly, you're strange. Shelly, you're weird. Shelly, don't do that. People are going to look at you crazy. And all my life, my response always was, who cares? I don't care. Like, if I want to do something, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to accept the consequence of it, because that's what I wanted to do. I'm not going to take that consequence away because I'm going to talk myself out of the fact that I actually wanted to do it in the first place. No, if I want to do it, I'm going to do it. And that's how I've always been. So my mother was the caveat in me being the person that I am, because she instilled in me being an individual. She instilled in me not allowing people to make me feel any less of a person than I am. And that was one of the greatest gifts that my mother could have gave me. Hi, Mom. I love you. I love you. that was one of the greatest gifts she could have gave me. So I am here today to share these things with you and to express and to entertain and to hopefully encompass everything that brings us to Shelly today. So I hope that you follow along. I am really happy to be doing this. This is a project, like I said, that I wanted to work on for so long, and I just never took the time out to do it. Well, guess what, people? I have the time now. So we're going to do it. And I accept all criticism. I accept all comments. Please no negativity. This is something that I hope will empower people to talk about traumas that have led them to the place that they are today. I don't blame anyone in my past for the things that have happened in my past. However, I am in a place where I want to understand, or I want to better understand how that affects me today. So I forgive everybody. I forgive everybody. I don't hold grudges. I forgive everybody. Now, I may not still deal with people, but I forgive you. You're the one that has to live with the things that have happened in the past. I live with my portion. You have to live with yours. So I hope that by the end of this that you just know who Shelly is. That's me. I'm Shelly.